Welcome back. Here we are at Dreknor Fortress, and there's a green star over there, so let's go see what's going on. If you're looking for Warrant Officer Allen, he's not here. Oh. Where is he? That's what I was expecting the story to be about here. He was transferred to one of the new armored divisions in Crossbelt. Oh. General Craig has ordered us to extend our hospitality to you. If you have business with the General or with the Lieutenant Colonel, you may enter as you please. Okay. Thanks to our analysis, we can predict the Republic's tactics precisely. Victory is already within grasp. Engaging in combat is just a formality at this point. Even LeBeau's royal army and their elite troops wouldn't stand a chance against us. Well, it's a good job you're not going to invade. Right? We'll be deploying to the front lines after all. We've already put procedures in place for the storage of emergency provisions and equipment. All that's left now is to await orders from up high. Hey you! Damn, looks like we've been spotted. Hey, no need to look so worried. General Craig told us all about you. Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart recently got back from Crossbelt too. Said someone stopped by too, if you want to stop by and say hi. A certain... someone? I can only think of one person that will visit my dad at a time like this. Could it be? Rean and the others accepted the invitation and went to the fortress's command room. It's quite foreboding. There he is. Uncle, wasn't expecting to find you here. I saw Matthias last night and then headed here, meeting Neidhart around dawn. I took this opportunity to have a chat with Craig too before returning to Juno. I'm delighted to see you. You as well, Neidhart. I intended to arrive earlier, excuse my tardiness. Just a guess, but did you come all the way here to discuss the Imperial Fortress in Heimdall, and those spires appearing all over? No. I heard about that already from the government. I'm told that they're not matters the military need concern itself with. The government itself has referred to them as our ultimate weapon in the war against Calvard, though I find it hard to believe. I hope we can find out why, because I trust Falcom's writing. Reasonably so, these days. But I'm wondering if, maybe Zex can tell us why his group is still stationed at Juno Naval Fortress at this point. However, many Erebonians, civilians and soldiers alike, have taken them at their word. Was worried that might happen. The curse of Erebonia is intensifying and spreading even wider, isn't it? What I've come to discuss is, in a way, even more serious than that. About the second phase of Operation Jormungand, which starts today. Because that's the thing. Falcom wouldn't, they'll overlook little things here and there. They do here and there every so often. But something like stationing troops at Juno Naval Fortress? I feel there's a significance to that, and I do feel that's what the second phase is. So it's already time. Well, the preparations were complete when we passed by earlier. The 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions will be mobilized for this. It's been decided that the 4th Armored Division will move to the front line via LeBeau. In the event that LeBeau tries to impede our progress, we're to overcome the opposition by force. The 3rd Armored Division leaves Juno at noon, moving out to North Ambria. They're invading everything else, aren't they? That's the second phase, is... While Calvard's busy over there, they're invading LeBeau. And they're invading Remiferia as well, I imagine. It will cross Remiferia, join the Vanguard troops, and invade Calvard. Lieutenant Colonel Mueller told us that would be the plan. So you might clash with the Royal Army and even Remiferian troops if they don't let you pass. That is the next stage. It's like they fully expect them to stop them, so they're going to invade. Without a doubt, Cassius has foreseen that we'd be moving troops through his country. The only unknown factor now is how much resistance we'll meet. Estimate that at least a few 100,000 lives may be lost before we even reach Calvard's borders. Of course, we'll do what we can to avoid involving civilians, but if they were to attack first, I only hope the Bracing Guild, in cooperation with the Radiant Wings, will be able to prevent anything tragic from happening. Class 7, both old and new. Our hopes are pinned on you. I trust you knew this was coming. I suspected, and then interacted with a few people here and there, and then the fact that the Juno Naval Fortress had something just waiting behind. It's just sort of like there's something else going on. And now we ask you to quell this wildfire of war before it scorches everything in its path. You are the Radiant Wings, the Lions of Thors. You are Class 7. You cannot rise to this challenge, no one else will. You don't turn away from those who need us. I'll go beyond my call of duty as a witch to fight the spread of darkness. May you go with Adios' blessing, all of you. Kurt, I place my trust in you and Mueller. Thank you, Uncle. Elliot, heard about your contribution to Arkanseal's performance in Crossbell. You've become a capable fighter and found yourself reliable allies. Rean, it falls to you to put Osborne's ambitions in check, said Osborne, very weird. Thank you, Father. We won't disappoint you, sir. Yeah, that's basically confirmed thoughts and feelings I had based on, like, again, it's like I was very suspicious about what was going on with Juno. It's like, why would you leave them behind? That doesn't make sense. Now it does. Matthias is preparing for the start of war in eastern Erebonia. I suspect he's on standby, ready to suppress any violent outbreaks in the area together with Aurier. As for our armor division, we must stay focused on carrying out Operation Jormungand. I want you to fight bravely till the very end, making history. Keep that in mind. I'll do my utmost to ensure the success of Operation Shining Steel. It's just that case, like, they're not just going to, like, try and get through. They're going to destroy both their armies, Remiferius and the Beryls, and then annex them. Our division will stay fully committed to Operation Jormungand. I want you to fight bravely till the very end. We're making history, keep that in mind. Now that you mention it, Fiona is planning a performance. In the face of this curse, we've really been shown what the power of music is capable of. Despite the situation, she isn't giving up. She is trying to heal people with music. Father could not be prouder. I can say the same of you, Elliot. You've grown so much as a performer, and as a member of Class 7. I'm so proud to have a son like you. But tell you to be careful. You should follow the path you believe in without regret. Thanks, Dad. I won't hesitate. I'm going to make my greatest hopes a reality. Elliot, you make me so proud. But I need to let you go. Of course, in the presence of those who've inherited the spirit of the Lionheart Emperor is a source of great pride for Erebonia. There are great expectations of the Radiant Wings in this coming battle. Presence of those who inherited the spirit of the Lionheart Emperor is a source of great pride for Erebonia. A great expectation of the Radiant Wings coming back. Because his influence grows stronger upon Warrant Officer Allen with each passing day. Yeah, but is there anything I can do about that? And yet, his transfer to a squad on the front lines has already been finalized. If possible, I would ask you to look out for him. But we're meant to be going through the salt pails and the Imperial Palace thingy dude, or what's it, so... How? There's no new over in Crossbell. So what if we went near Tengram Gate? Where's the closest place to Tengram Gate? I suppose there? Okay. I need to check with the people out. No, yeah, those people outside, wasn't there? The boathouse in Crossbell. This must be the place Bridget mentioned. Honestly, don't remember that. Come on, Elle. You're so... That voice. Sounds like someone's there. We could be getting ourselves into something dicey, but I think we ought to check it out. Okay. I'm gonna check inside first. Do I need to rest while I'm here? No, we should be alright. So we've got some soldats over here. Whoa, okay, I didn't notice them until now. Like, alright. They're really getting ready for the war. It's like, jeez. Could you see that from Crossbell? I should check at the harbour and see if I can see him from this distance. Not that distance. Why are you trying to stop me, Bridget? The 2nd Division finally signed off on letting me use these things, so I rushed over to tell you the good news. And this is how you respond? Don't you hear yourself, Alan? Please think about what you're saying. Can't you see something's wrong here? It was your dream to be in the 4th Division. How would you throw that away to go fight on the front lines? You don't have to worry about me. With these Zauber soldats, I'll be totally fine. I'm happy that you came all this way to see me. But I need to hurry and get to Tangram Fortress. The war's not going to wait. All I ask is that you think about the bigger picture, Bridget. Or are you going to stand in the way of us crushing the Republic? Alan, Looks like we made it in time. Alright, Alan, how you doing? It's you. Thanks for coming, everybody. Well, if it isn't the traitors from Thor's. Last I heard, you were working on some pathetic scheme, the Radiant Wings, was it? Did you come here to turn yourselves in? Alan. Looks like he's been completely taken over by the curse. I really am stunned. But just how foolish you become. The Empire has Operation Jormungand and the Imperial Fortress, that was it, not Palace, at its disposal. In the face of such military might, resistance is absolutely futile. If you know all that and still choose to betray our country, you deserve everything that's coming to you. Even so, I'll be merciful and not arrest you here today. It's the least I can do. Go ahead and struggle. Right to the bitter end, Thor's alumni. Same goes for you, fallen hero. What do you mean by that? You really are clueless, aren't you? You were the Ashen Chevalier, the hero destined to lead Erebonia to great glory. But you betrayed us. No one is going to rely on you anymore. The Empire needs a new hero, a new symbol of hope. I'm just the man for the job. He's completely delusional. Oh, Alan, isn't there anything we can do for him? This misguided patriotism, not to mention his obsession with heroism. Curse really has its hooks in him. It's twisted his desire to protect Bridget to a single-minded devotion to the Empire itself. Bridget, I have an idea. See if you can buy me a little time. If it'll bring Alan back to his senses, I'll try anything. Rean and the others put their heads together to make sense of the situation and to devise a countermeasure. Great Twilight is probably affecting some specific emotion of Alan's and twisting it out of proportion. And since it's taken hold of him, he's become more and more unhinged. As you would know, having been a sacrifice yourself. Yeah, fate has a weird sense of humor. Honestly, Bridget is probably the only one who will be able to pull Alan back from the brink. We've seen others recover from the curse. If this plan works, we'll be able to save Alan too. But first, we're going to need someone who was close to him to give him a nudge in the right direction with Bridget. Makes sense. But who would that be? You knew pretty well when we were still students, Rean. Got someone much better in mind than myself. He's in the same club as Alan. They were as thick as thieves back then. Well, as much as two rivals can be, anyway. Patrick. I'd heard a son of the Hyarm's family was in the fencing club. Is that who you mean? I'm loving that this is coming back at this point. He should be over at the field exercise campsite by Ursula Road. Right, he's not far. Let's head over and see if we can get him to help. That's kind of genius. What Falcom have done, just like by bringing him back. It's like, well, bringing this back. Alan, please don't do this. Don't make me repeat myself, Bridget. You don't have to worry. I'm stronger than I used to be. Patrick ought to be at the field exercise campsite off of Ursula Road. We should go find him. Like, this is a quest, isn't it? I'm trying to remember, like, when I was told about this. Yes, saving Officer Allen. That's like, it was a quest. That's why it's not new on the map. Got so caught up in the rounds, just completely forgot about that completely. That I have quests that need doing. Anyway. I wanted to go to Crossbell Harbour first. Because I wanted to see if we could see the Gargantuas way off in the distance and I just hadn't noticed. Entirely possible. I'd like it if we could. We could see the line. I keep seeing that line. No. Which again, Falcom would do something like that. They would put something in the sky, but that implies that over the horizon, which implies there's a curve. It implies there's a curve. Like, we're talking like, these are the people who got the light in the right position in Palm and stuff like that, the beam of light. They get things in the right position, because I'm betting, like, if we start making our way there, we'll see it closer and closer. Surely. This is Falcom we're talking about, like, we don't see it from here. You gotta remember, like, these places are truncated down for ease of travel, like, Le Beryl is not like a 10-minute walk, you know, around the entire kingdom. It's not. So I'm thinking we should see them here, shouldn't we? Somewhere. No? Just wondering how close we can get before we should see them. Like, so the fact we can't see them here, like, Tango Fortress is still a long way away then. Shows you how big Crossbell is, like, but here we can see them. That's intriguing. Now I want to go investigate. See if anybody says anything here. This way leads to Tango Fortress. It's probably best to stay clear of the area. So if someone was going to comment on them, though. It'd be interesting. It's interesting how the sky's got this, like, this red... like, red, green, sort of yellow... sparkly star sky? Bit of blue, maybe? Anyway. Where were we going? Field exercise camp. There he is. Patrick, do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about. Sure, what's up? I'm guessing this isn't about battle strategy. After coming to terms with the news about Alan, Patrick agreed to help. As a fellow classmate, Ferris also insisted on participating in the plan. I can't believe it's come to this. Bridget was so upset, I didn't know what to tell her. Guess that's what happens when the Great Twilight and the curse starts spreading this much. If we're going to have any chance of stopping him, we have to move fast. I've only known Alan a little over 2 years, but he's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. In spite of that, I think his commoner background still bothers him, even if he doesn't realize it's on a conscious level. And Bridget's father is a baron after all. It's quite a divide in terms of class. Her parents still don't think Alan is a good match for her, engagement or no engagement. Maybe he thinks becoming some kind of hero would finally make him worthy of her. It's a bold leap to make, all for the sake of earning some respect. Everybody's got some kind of darkness in their heart, simply manifests in different ways for all of us. If I'd stayed the way I was when I first enrolled at Thor's, it could just as easily be me in Alan's position right now. Can't really argue that. I'm in no position to judge either. That's exactly why you have to show Alan that he's not alone and bring him back to his old self. Even if we have to do it by force. Yeah, you're right. Alan's got 3 Zalba Soldates on the outskirts of town, correct? We'll probably have to fight our way through. It sure isn't making it easy for us, but we can't back down. Rean, are you guys ready? If you proceed, a high-level Divine Knight battle will begin. Be sure you are thoroughly prepared. Try to get through to Alan. You better not waste any time. Let's go. Right behind you. I'll be joining you as well. Alan is my classmate too, and I have to think of Bridget. But Ferris, I thought we agreed. That does take care of that. Vincent, you're here too? Guess I should have known you'd catch wind of this. Apologies, dear sister. You know how I love meddling. I don't know if it counts as meddling, this concerns us too. We're all Thor students here. It wouldn't hurt you to rely on us a little. Don't worry, we set things up so we can seamlessly integrate it into your strategy. It's worth having as much help as you can to bring Alan back, right? Well, yeah, it certainly would help is the best way of putting it. We also have a trick up our sleeves to deal with the Zalba soldats. Patrick, remember what we discussed before? It's all fixed up and ready to go. Hey, nice work. Alright, let's put this plan into action. Good luck. Bring back the Alan we all know and love. Right. Quest, Saving Officer Alan, started. Patrick and Ferris joined up with Rean, and the three made their way to where Alan was. They also contacted other classmates who might be able to talk more sense into their former classmate. Miraculously, every single one of them agreed to heed the call for help. The other team members stayed behind to guard the courageous too. That's good then. Enough. Can't believe you've been so obstinate. Get out of my way, Bridget. Can't afford to waste any more time here. Alan, what are you? Who's the obstinate one here, Alan? You ought to treat a lady with a softer touch, my friend. That voice. It's like everyone, isn't it? Hiya, Bridgie! Yeah, Alan. Been a while. Sorry if it took so long. Thor's Military Academy 221st class is here to see you. Those of us who could come on short notice at least. Don't forget about me. You all came, even you, Milliam? Us too. We couldn't afford to miss out on this. Don't forget it was Class VII's high-speed ships that got you all here. He wouldn't do this for just anyone, but a classmate's a classmate. Oh yes, just like the gluten that holds together an exquisite baguette. The bond between Thor's graduates is special. Don't make me laugh. You're nothing but traitors, all of you. As if that weren't bad enough. You just had to join them, didn't you? What are you doing here, Patrick? Come to pity the poor soldier headed to war. What's with you, Alan? You and Patrick used to be such good friends. He's so aggressive all of a sudden. It's like the years we spent together at the academy never even happened. This is what the curse does to people. Digs up on old insecurities and picks away at them until they consume you. Alan, you all came here when we heard what was happening to you. I have to say I'm disappointed. As your friend and rival, it is my duty to tell you, all this posturing, it's pathetic. What? Look, I understand where you're coming from. You worked so hard to get into the 4th Division. It must have been frustrating being eclipsed by so many overachievers. And there's the matter of Bridget's parents. They may not have outright condemned your relationship, but they didn't exactly celebrate it either. There's only so much that hard work can achieve before you hit a wall. I have a feeling you've learned that the hard way. Triple dot. But you know what? I preferred seeing you frustrated. What you're doing now is just seizing power with a shortcut. You're throwing away the very work ethic that made you special. From where I'm standing, that doesn't look like progress. It looks more like giving up. It wounds me to say this, but you're acting the part of the talentless commoner, and that isn't you. You're saying I'm running from my problems. How dare you, Patrick? What'd you know about that? About anything? Oh, crap. Blimey, the hell is that? Looks like he's linked to it. This could be bad. The curse of the Empire is totally consuming him. There's only one way left to settle this. Come, Valimar! Whoa, it's Valimar in the metal and a spiegel too, I guess. That sword. Am I warming the bench today? Oh, this isn't a rivalry. There's no need for you to get involved. It's Rean's old Zemurian Ortachi. We just happened to find it, so we fixed it up. Got us new. So this is your cursed comrade. Hangs heavily upon him. You can sense an ebon mist encircling his body. The soldiers he's controlling are also completely linked to the Great Twilight. Regard him with the same caution you would a divine knight. Oh crap, well there's a problem, isn't there? Tread carefully, my awakener, and his friends. Right. Let's do this. So this is your grand plan. You can't harness a Divine Knight's true power with that sword. As for the Spiegel, you've got some nerve trying to take me on in that defective hunk of metal. Allow me to show you just how superior these Zaba swords are at maximum resonance. Rean, Patrick, the rest is up to you. Break the curse and bring Alan back to us. Leave it to us. Time for the final push. Patrick, Valimar, get ready. Yes. What do we want him to do? No. Let's go strength. Speed there. I'll go strength there as well. Right, okay. Confirm. We didn't get any of the orbs sorted at this point, so... Now, do we go for all of them? Does it matter?
It's my turn!
So if we take out Alan, does that stop everything? And I'm kind of curious to find out. I'm assuming he's connected to this one mainly.
Allow me!
Not got much in the way of, like, attacks. Have you there, Patrick?
Now, let's show them a thing or two!
I'll handle this.
Okay. Let's give us a buff.
Let's go!
Let's not do too much. Let's see about what we want to do here. I'd say the head on this, but have I already... It doesn't say, does it? Looks like it was wrong.
There!
There!
You're mine! Take this! Allow me!
And again, got nothing much going on there. Well, that's a no on that, isn't it? Can't be the arm. It's the leg?
There! Ah!
Doesn't seem right, because he's got a shield on his arm. Maybe need a bit of a heal going on there. Repair out there.
Yeah.
Thanks. There!
There!
You're mine!
First strike. That's not how it
Take
works.
this!
That's not first strike, that's like the 17th strike, mate.
It's my turn!
Cheating. That's 3 stars? Again, it can't be the arms. There's shoes on the arms.
It's down! An opening!
Like, normally I'd go for the ads, but I'm just too curious right now. Whether or not taking out Alan in the middle will be enough. All for curiosity's sake.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go now.
Let's go!
It's said treat it like a Divine Night battle, but it's like you don't really need to. I mean, his health's going down quite fast. So.
Yes.
Yeah. CP goes up as well, may as well. Lovely bit of a heal. Hold on, Patrick.
You're mine! Take this!
Let's go!
Obviously we can't do anything about that because we got nothing in the way of... Is that on everyone? Seems to be on everyone. Yeah, because it's going to be slashing, isn't it?
It's down!
What was I going to talk about? I don't remember. Yeah, we got nothing in the way of impede, that's what I was going to talk about. No, I need a heal here, big heal.
Allow me!
Spirit to be 50%, that should be enough.
Take this! You're mine! Take this!
Ow.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go with healing up.
Spirit.
Allow me! Spirit! Now, let's show them a thing or two!
Let's go!
Okay. I want to say the body. The way everything's positioned, it's like it's either the head or the shoulders, but the shoulders are the arms, so... It's not the head then.
You're mine! Take this! You're mine! Take this!
Leave it to me.
No. We'll go to Repair Stone. Right over there.
Thanks.
Allow me! Ha!
My turn.
It doesn't aqua matter, does it?
It's my turn!
Okay.
Get back! It's down! An opening!
I end up taking out the side ones just by accident, but it's like, no, I want to take out him in the middle just to know.
There!
He's broken.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So close.
Let's go!
Can't be.
Right, does that end the battle? That's what I've been curious about.
My turn.
No. That was it. That's all I wanted to know. Does it end the battle? No.
Allow me! There! Too easy! You're mine!
Back out of the fight, mate.
My turn. Ha!
I'm up!
Okay, so for you, I'm thinking head or shoulders, so go ahead.
It's down!
Unite!
Follow my lead!
My pleasure.
Get back!
There!
Starball slash! All right, nice work.
Whoa, Patrick, right through him. Bloody hell. You right there, Alan? Alan! Yeah! How could I lose? This is impossible. Can't accept this, I won't. I'll never admit defeat. Have to protect Bridget with my own two hands. Oh my. Why? That's what I want to know, Alan. Aww. Why are you trying to do all this all alone? Why do you always do this? Can't you just accept our help for once? This has nothing to do with class. You and I both have something we want to protect. Can't we do that together? Together? Alan, you're not alone in this. That frustration you feel burning within because you despise your own weaknesses. It's something I know all too well. It's something that consumed me and I became the sacrifice of the Great Twilight. I thought that I had to shoulder that whole burden myself. I also know what it's like to let your pride get in the way of seeing yourself for who you really are. But thanks to everyone from Class 7 and the fencing club, I started to surmount my arrogance and grow as a person. I swear on the bonds we built together, I will bring you back to your senses. Rean, Patrick. I know we only spent 1 year with you guys, but it's thanks to that time we had together that everybody is standing here now. And though we weren't in the same class, between club meetings and joint lessons, we're still connected in a way, weren't we? We all went to the school festival too, remember? And even when Civil War broke out, everyone in Thor's banded together to try to stop it. None of us could have done that alone. Right, lifting each other up is what's allowed us to ascend to further heights. In a way, seeking strength from each other to compensate for our own shortcomings is what brought us together. Nobody's perfect. We've all got our own problems to deal with. But that needn't be a bad thing. A lot has changed since then, but our bonds remained as strong as ever. You guys. Besides, you're not the only one who's had it hard since we graduated. No shame in reaching out to any of us, you know? Yeah. I've got so many connections these days, I'm sure I could hook you up with whatever you need. You can also count on the Floral family. We're plenty connected too. And we were all too happy to answer the call when Bridget asked. Can't you do the same and let us help you? This isn't a one-sided deal either. Seeing you give 110% in everything you did always inspired me. I want to repay the favor, if you'll let me. Same here. You all gave me the confidence to carry on. May not have noticed it at the time, but it still meant a lot to me, to everyone. But we're all the same as you, Alan. We're all just trying to be better and help each other out as best we can. That's just life, right? We're only human, apparently. After all, it's just part of what makes life so interesting. Beryl, when did you get here? Nice to see you're just as stealthy as ever. See, Alan, this is what we're talking about. Every single person here came because they were worried about you. Because they all wanted to help. Now, tell me that isn't just the sweetest thing you've heard all month. I guarantee you'll be surprised how much we've all grown in the last 2 years. You can rely on us, you know? You might say I have a wee bit of experience dealing with stubborn asses. Right, Hugo? I have no idea what you're referring to. But I do think you could stand to be a little more flexible, Alan. Relying over much on your own power could make you lose sight of what's really important. Come on, Alan. All this just for me. I've been thinking all this time. There's nothing to be ashamed of, Alan. Take a step back and think. What is it you really want? What's most important to me? Of course, it's been right in front of my face all along. And so, Alan came to his senses and apologized, shortly before passing out from exhaustion. As he lay in the arms of his lover, his expression was one of peace and relief, as if a great weight, a curse, had been lifted from his heart. It had been a grueling battle on all fronts, but everyone agreed it was worth it to bring their old friend back to his senses. No need to worry, the curse has been lifted. It was afflicting him for so long that he's not going to be up on his feet again right away. I've done all I can, but the rest is up to Alan. He'll wake up eventually. It'll just take time. Phew, that's a relief. You wouldn't let something like this keep him down, he'll be fine. Thank goodness. And thank you all. Thank you for bringing my Alan back to me. I don't think I've ever felt happier in my life. We really didn't do all that much. Alan laid the groundwork. It's thanks to the bonds he made at Thor's that we were able to get through to him. I've got to admit, I didn't think so many people would make it. We even had people we didn't call showing up. Beryl, just goes to show that good friends will always come running when you're in trouble. So many people helped out with this. I don't know how I'll ever be able to thank them enough. Hugo said he'd take care of the Zoba soldiers for us. Probably feels guilty for all the trouble he caused. We've already come this far, so nothing's gonna stop us now. That's what being Thor students is all about. That reminds me. Elliot, you said you were in touch with the military, right? Yeah, I got my dad to revoke Alan's transfer to the 2nd Division. I know Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart was worried about him too. Looking forward to giving him the good news. We should head back. Yes, I'm sure he'll be relieved. Alan's going to need plenty of rest and care, but I'm sure Bridget is up to the task. We'll give you two some privacy. Sure, and thanks again for all your help. I don't know when I'll see you again, but you can bet Alan and I will be both cheering you on. I'll be praying for the success of your big plan. Thanks, we'll give it our all. Next time we meet, it'll be a brighter tomorrow, when free from the Great Twilight. Either that or I'll be dead! Excellent. I'm holding you to that. Hey, shoo, Gem? Shoo. It's alright, I suppose. Right, I'm actually going to end this part here. In the next part, we'll do a little tiny bit of rounds catching up with people who were involved in that as much as I can. Even Beryl. So I try and remember who, where, and what is connected to that. We'll find out in the next part. Ta-da for now.